Hey everyone, today in this video, I'm going to walk you through the map settings for the Dreame L60 Pro Ultra. If you're interested in the L60, the link to it will be in the video description, where you'll find links to our top robot vacuum, wet dry vacuum, and cordless vacuum cleaner picks, as well as our daily vacuum deals website, so be sure to shop all those links in the description. So we're in the Dreame home app right now. We have our L60 Pro Ultra selected. We're going to just tap on the image, or you can hit the go button. That'll take you into the device. We already have our map made. And now we can look at our map settings. So here's our current map. Everything looks really, really nice. You'll notice on the right-hand side of the screen, towards the center, a little bit above center, there is a camera icon. Above that camera icon is a map with a pencil icon. This is how we get to our map settings, and it's broken down into two categories. We have map editing and map display. We'll just start with map display, where we can change it from 2D to 3D viewing. We can rotate our map in 90-degree increments. And then down below, we have multiple icons that we can choose to toggle on and off of our map. So here's everything turned off. We can go ahead and turn on all the icons as well. It's really up to you what you want to see on your map. So you can adjust that to get it exactly how you prefer. Then we have our map editing option. So with the map editing tab selected, we're currently on map 1. To the right of that, it says map management. Let's go there for a minute, because this is important if you have multiple maps or floors in your house and you want to make multiple maps. You got to change your floor type here to multi-floor instead of single floor. And then below that, it says map switching. Leave it on intelligent, but you do have the option for manual switching if you would rather pick and choose which map you're using at any given time, but intelligent works really well. And then we have our current map, so we can rename, backup, restore, or delete. We can adjust cleaning order, furniture, room partition, no-go zones, and floor material. We'll come back to that in just a second. And then below that, we have create map. So this is how we can add multiple maps now. We can go upstairs, we can go downstairs, wherever. You can add multiple maps right there under the multi-floor map management section. But we're going to go back into that icon again, and you'll see now we have the same settings down below here again. Rename, backup, restore, delete for our current map, and then all of our cleaning icons. So let's just go through those one at a time. First, we have cleaning order. You can drag and drop and slide to reorder how you want it to clean around your house, which is pretty cool. So choose where you want it to start and where you want it to end. Then we have furniture. If you want, you can add furniture to your map. It already populated furniture for us automatically, which is fine. I personally don't use furniture, but if you wanted to, you can rearrange, drag and drop, or delete furniture off of your map right here. And they give you a lot of options. Then we have low clearance areas. So you can identify low clearance areas around the house to help the robot better navigate. So if you have a low table, TV stand, piece of furniture like you're seeing in that image, you can add a low clearance area for it, which is pretty neat. So if you want to make sure it's going to go in that area and attempt to do that, you can just place that on the map. You can also add thresholds and ramps. So they walk you through what a passable threshold is, impassable threshold, and a ramp, and have the angle not exceed 12 degrees if you're doing a ramp for it. But really nice. So here's what a passable threshold looks like. It's green, impassable, red, ramp, boom. Going to be little arrow in more of a blue color. Then we have room partition. If you need to merge, divide, or hide a room, you can do that here. So let's go ahead really quickly. Let's divide a room. So we're going to select this one. And we'll divide. So there we go. We just divided our room right there, where we actually have a little wall. But you get that. We could re-merge them together. Could hide a room. Everything looks good on our map. Then we have our no-go zone and virtual walls. So we can add those here. Here's a virtual wall. Again, drag and drop. You can add multiples of all of these. No-go zone, it won't vacuum or mop in that area. No mop zone, it won't mop in that area. It'll still vacuum in that area. So just place those along your map as you see fit. Then we can adjust floor material. So if you need to add and adjust some floor material, just select your room, hit floor material, and now we can adjust tile floor, floor horizontal, floor vertical, or others, which is pretty cool. So make sure you get the flooring right. And then don't worry, the next one up is carpet. So we can add carpet. So if you add a rug or something at a later date, You can just drop that in here. Single or fitted, so you can adjust it for a whole room, which is cool, right? So fitted carpet. Or if you want to do single carpet, you can add round carpet, drag and drop, or square carpet, drag and drop. So do that on the map as needed. And then last but not least, we have our curtain settings here, how to use a curtain. Basically, if you have curtains in an area in your house and you want your vacuum to attempt to vacuum under there, you can identify curtains right here on your map. It's the orange squiggly line, and just put it near where the curtain is to help it better navigate and attempt to clean that area. And now we're back out on our main screen again. This is our map, right? And I wanted to show you below the map, we have 3 different options. This still relates to the map and its settings. So this is how you use your map to clean. The first one in the middle is all. That's going to be cleaning everywhere. The one to the right is zone. So on our map, we can add drag and drop zones up to 10 different zones. And we can clean those zones up to 3 times. On a map, so you can target a particular area within a room on your map. And we also have the room option here. So we could just pick and choose however many rooms we want on our map to clean those rooms as well. And you'll notice we have this little vacuum button. That's our current cleaning mode. There's a really cool mode called Customize. So we could select Customize, and then we could select the Set button. And for here, now we have a breakdown of each room on our map. And we can adjust the cleaning settings for that particular room. So one room could be like mop only, one could be vacuum only, one could have max suction, one could have low suction, one could have more wetness on the mop, less wetness. You get the idea. You can adjust that right here. How many times it cleans, mop wetness, and suction power, and what mode do you want? Vacuum only, mop only, or vacuum and mop. So you can give it a room by room clean, which is really neat. So there's a lot that you can do with the L60 Pro Ultra and the Dreame app in regards to your map, interacting with it, editing it, and customizing cleaning options for it.